سلام و درود به همگی دوستان، من بکیان هستم و خوش اومدید به کانال پرستین گیم. امروز اومدیم سراغ بازی الانبک 2 که دیروز اومده و من امروز دانلودش کردم یه جورایی که بتونم سریعتر قسمتش رو بذارم. قصد داشتم قبل شروع این بازی الانبک 1 رو بریم با هم دیگه که بدونیم داستانش چطوری بوده، اما متاسفانه به دلیل اینکه خیلی کیفیتش پایین بود نسبت به بازی های روزی که الان داره میاد یه مقداری اذیت به نظر من. واقعا بخوام اون بازی رو انجام بدیم، گفتم که بریم سراغ خود الانبک 2. بیشتر از این توضیح ندم، بریم سراغ قسمت اول بازی الانبک 2. نیو گیم نورمال. یه چیز دیگه هم توضیح بدم که داخل بازی اون اول یک شخصیت هستش که کاملا لخت مادرزاده و یه تنظیماتی داره. چون من قراره برای یوتیوب بذارم، مجبور شدم اون تنظیمات اون که تیکو بذارم که این حداقل یه دونه لباس زیر دیگه حداقل پوشیده باشه. حالا من گزینه‌ام بهتون میگم که بدونین که چی هستش اگه می‌خواید ضبط کنید. ایشون هم که دیگه همه میشناسین. اینقدر هم بازی سنگینه میگن که کلا رو سری کارت گرافیک های 10 16 اینا اجرا نمیشه.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
سری ماسک حیواناته، سر حیوانه. حتی خونده بودم که گفته بودن که مثلا یه مقدار صدای بازی زیاد بود. اون یارو گفته بود روی کارت گرافیک 4060 یا نه 4050 گفته بود روی مثلا مدیوم اجرا میشه یا مثلا خیلی کیفیت پایین. همین شخصیتی که بله مثل که کاملا لخت هستش. حالا چه بلایی سرش اومده، چطوری به اینجا اومده نمیدونم. خیلی هم بازی دیالوگ محوریه. خب بذارین قبل اینکه من ادامه بدم بازی رو بهتون بگم گزینه‌اش کجا هست. قبل اینکه وارد بازی بشیم این داخل آپشن قسمت اینجا و این گزینه رو باید فعال کنید. این گزینه رو که فعال میکنید بعد این داخل بازی دیگه حداقل یه لباس زیری پوشیده دوستمون. بله خب بریم ادامه بدیم. خیلی بازی دیالوگ محوره. اگه بتونم ادامه بدم که عالی میشه و دیدم که سخت هم هست یه مقدار. دیالوگ محور منظورم اینه که زبان من متاسفانه اونقدر خوب نیست. بعد یک کلاس زبان یه چیز برم. خب نور داریم دست پیشمون، داریم این به طرف نور که به ما کمک کنن دیگه. این سمتی نمیتونیم بریم فکر کنم. بازی واقعا تاریکه. من حالا کیفیت چی میگن نور تصویر رو بالا بردم رو 50% نیست، رو 65% که بتونید بهتر ببینید موقعی ضبط و اینا. داشتم میگفتم رو گرافیک 4050 گفت مثلا یکی بود گفته بود با با 3090 و RTX 3090 به اضافه پرو بی پدر مادر. ترسیدم بابا، لعنت بهت. باز کرای 9 10900 کی و از ایکس D90 داشت 40 فریم میگرفت. البته کامل اولترا بود دیگه، ولی خیلی گرافیکش بالاست. نگاه کن چطوری تکون میخوره سبزه ها. اصلا من عاشق گرافیک این بازی هم. هر چقدر به من فشار زیاد باز ادامه میدم. میگه شیفت بگی بدو. حالا نمیدونیم پشتمون کسی دنبالمون هست نیست. استرس گرفتم باید حواستم باشه یه جامپ نکنم. دقیقا منظورم همین. خب یه جونوری اومده اینجا که این سیف شد. اون ترس اولی که خودم سرزد گرفتم لعنتی. صدایی میاد. من خیلی بازی دنبال میکردم، این کاملا هایپم بالا بود برای بازی قبل اینکه بیاد. منظورم من تریلیراش قشنگ نگاه کردم. میبینی اینا یه جونورایی هستن که تاریکی دارن میان دیگه. چیکار کنم؟ میتونم بزنم؟ وای قشنگ کشتم. اوه حالا بازم بهتون میگم که من هرچی بفهمم توضیح میدم، ولی متاسفانه زبانم اونقدر خوب نیست. قشنگ چاقو میشه تو سینه. دو نفر دیدنشون فرار دارن میکنن. یه زن و مرد بودم قشنگ سینه‌شو شکافتن. یه چیزی بغل سرش گذاشتن قلبش میکنم. Alan Wake.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
کجا هستی؟
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery.
فکر میگه متاسفم که ترکت کردم.
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers.
با دخترش داره صحبت
I'll let you get
می‌کنه.
back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
دارن لاب میتری کنن دیگه. دوست دارم اون داستانا.
Bye, kiddo.
میبینم تو. بچه یه دختر بچه داره
Logan thinks you
میکنم.
should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
اینا احتمال دارن میرن به همون سمت که اون ماجرا رو بدن چیه چه اتفاقی افتاده.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the
این
killer's
شخصیت
leaving
کاملا
us a
شما
message.
دیدین اگه تریلر رو دیده باشید.
I'm
شخصیت
glad
اصلی
you're on
بازی
this
میکنم.
case with me, Anderson.
But
It's right
again,
up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
فیلم سینمایی لعنتی یه بازیه واقعا
Here we are.
یا سیتیه این فیلم خود بازیه قشنگ میگم مثلا گفتن دیگه گرافیک خیلی خارق‌العاده‌ای داره آرمون چی میگن آنریل انجین 5 و شما تکون خوردن مو رو ببینید چطوری تکون میخوره
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
خب کجا بریم مپ رو ببینیم
Memorizing.
خب مپ رو
Before we get
گرفتیم
swallowed up by the tree.
I think I hear someone.
اکبیتن بدنیم میره
Could be
رقم
our
اینجوری
deputy.
I can go take a look.
امو بدنیم میره تو مپ خب ما الان اینجاییم و از اینجا پیاده شدیم اینجا پارکینگ بوده احتمالاً داریم میریم این سمت یا بریم از این مسیر بریم اون ور که ببینیم چی به چی هستش خب فقط اینکه الان شروع باید بالا میگرد نگه هم داشتیم یا نه اون ور چیتی بود
I need to go back. Got a case to solve.
این هم باید یه چیزی چک کنم حالا نه حالا بذار دنبال این بریم این سمت بریم
Hey, over here.
آه
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
میخوایم این کار بریم داخل ببینیم چه خبر شد چه اتفاقی
Federal
افتاد
agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
خب ما الان اینجا
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
خب ما اصرار داشتیم که برید داخل با اون نمیخواد ما بریم داخل ولی الان راضیش کردیم که بریم
Before we
داخل
get to the crime scene, there's time to
ببینیم
review
چه
the facts
خبر
of the case so
هست
far.
اینجا
Make sure I'm seeing the...
خب که گزینه تب رو بزن
The Mind Place.
اوه مای گاد
My
گرافیکو
version of the Mind Palace technique.
چقدر
To sift through
طبیعیه
clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
مثل اینکه
The facts are
ما
on the board.
تبا میزنیم میایم تو سر خودمون یه جورایی تو مغز خودمون تو فکرهای خودمون میایم
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
این سرنخ هایی هستن که وجود داشته یه جورایی اتفاقاتی که قبلا افتاده حالا با چاقو کسی دیگر رو کشتن یا چی توی این مایا دیگه با این عقب جلو میتونیم بکنیم میتونیم بریم بیرون و همین
I see you're already hard
Okay.
at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
یه مسیر این ور داره این ور هم میشه رفت یا نه
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled.
من سرنخ پیدا کردم. اینجا هم گفته که
Are you thinking of
آتیش
retiring?
نزنین جنگل آشغال نایدین
You
نندین
know
داستان
what happens
دیگه.
to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that.
خب آیا ما اینو بریم پایین یا نریم پایین؟ برو ببین به کجا میرسیم آخه؟
Fucking nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
اوه 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 الان کجاییم؟ ما الان اینجاییم؟ اوه این سمتی بوده اتفاقی که افتاده فکر کنم.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like
این
home.
واسیه
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
اوه این ورا یه مسیری داره که میره پایین. خب
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
اوکی آها
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this
این
case
دفتر
solved.
پلیسه
Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
که میخواد بهمون نشون بده چه اتفاقی اینجا افتاده. اینجا چه خبر بوده؟ اینجا باز میشه یا نه؟ اوه چیکار میشه کرد؟ هیچی؟ بعد اینو اینا کنم. خب یه چیزی یه سرنخی فکر کنم پیدا کردم راجع به بازی کردن که داشت اینجا بازی کرده. این در قفله. خب بریم ببینیم دوستمون چی داره برای ما بگه. بازی کاملا کارگاهیه تا اینم که همون نقشمونه. آها این همون بلایی که سر یارو اومده اینجا. Oh my god.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the
دقیقا
table.
همون چیزی
We
گفتم
didn't
قلبش
touch
اینجاست.
nothing, you know, procedures and
خب
stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No
چه
tarp.
بلایی سرش
You owe me a
آوردن.
coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
بعد بررسیش کنیم
Does this
دیگه.
fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
خب یه سری اطلاعات به دست آوردیم. میگه سیو بزن کلیک کن. خب
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
داره بهمون یاد میده اینجا که چیکار
Coincidence?
کنیم کلا. این یه سرنخ بوده که حالا به دست آوردیم. کنترل و الان چیزی که به دست آوردیم فقط همین بوده. آره دیگه. خب بریم ببینیم چی داره دیگه. الان ببینیم دیگه چی داره.
Step 1.
آه.
Examine the corpse.
میتونیم جزئیاتش رو بفهمیم ببینیم چه اتفاقی افتاده.
The killer left the
قلبشه.
heart right next to the body. Bruising on the
دستشو
wrist from the cargo
بستن.
straps holding him down. Inside stab wound.
و اینکه
Chest cut
سینه‌ش هم
open.
چک دادن
Heart removed.
قشنگ. خب بریم ببینیم که چیکار میتونیم بکنیم. خب اول دستشو بستن بکنن.
Heart removed from chest, strapped
یه
by the
مقدار عجیب
wrists.
غریبه یه
Definitely
داستانه
matches the previous
این که
murders.
بخوام اینا رو چجوری
But this time the
بچینیم.
heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him?
ببین دیگه چی داره؟
Need to find more clues.
اینجا هم یه چیزی
Large amount of blood
هست
on the
که
table.
میتونیم بهش اضافه کنیم.
The victim died here.
دیگه چیز دیگه نیست. نوچ یه چی هم اینجا هستش که اینا میگه
Multiple
یک
killers?
سری آدم های مختلف بودن اینجا بودن دیگه. جایی کفش چند نفره فکر کنم. کدوم به رفتن حالا اینا یه مهمه. خب اینا هم چیزایی که داریمه. آها حالا میگه که اینجا که دیگه میتونیم بریم این بر که قاتلا که مشخصه پای قاتلا اینا بودن دیگه. آره
Think.
خب این اینجا این نمیدونم چی رو داره نشون میده. این هم کار خود قاتلا بوده خلاصه.
Indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen
دیگه
here?
باید بریم دنبال سرنخهای بیشتر. خب یه کسایی بودن اینجا تو چند
Someone left in a hurry.
حالا راه میرفتن
Knocked the
چی
tripod over.
زدن این پایه رو
Was
انداختن.
it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent
Yeah.
time here.
آبجو
Waiting.
خوبجو هم خوردن دیگه. با هم دیگه چند نفر بودن. خب ما الان کجا باید بریم؟ احتمالا اون قیمتی رو باید چک کنیم یا نه؟ شاید باید بریم اون قیمتی رو چک کنیم. یه خونه اینجاه.
A creepy twig sculpture?
خب یه مثلث توت مثلث رو هم دیگه است.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
برای باز کردنش باید یه حرکتی بزنیم. اینتر رو باید بزنم من. خب رمز میخواد. رمز چی هست؟ آها میگه اولی که دستتو بشور. دوم میگه برای فکر کنم میگه یه چیز از یخچال در بیاد چیکن من مرغ و بعدی هم میگه که بخواب به ترتیب یعنی بعد بدیم فکر کنم. ببینیم داستان چی حالا. پس دستتو بشور مرغ از یخچال در بیاد بخواب.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
داره تاریک میشه. خب یارو دستشو که اینجا قطعا نمیشوره. یک سری علائم هم اینجا داره مثل اینکه این چیه؟
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
خب اینجا شاید دستشو اینجا شسته. احتمال دستشو اینجا شسته. خب علامتی که اینجا هست میشه این. یه مثلث چپ و راستش برعکسه. چپ و راست برعکس. بعد برو سمت اینکه یخچال. دوتا مثلث تو هم دیگه است. خب بعد برو اینجا بگی بخواب. اینجا هم تخته. دوتا مثلث برعکسه. مثلث بغل همه.
What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
آخری میشه این. قطعا همینه. تمام. اینه فکر کنم. اینم اینه. درسته؟ یه همینه دیگه. نه. اینه. اینه. آها باز شد بالاخره. چرا شبیه هم بودن؟ خب یه چی به ما داد. یه چیز دیگه گرفتیم. یه دونه هم اینجا نوشته است. یه دونه هم نوشته بود که جزو مدارک جرم بود دیگه. دیگه چیز دیگه نیست. مثل که با ای هم چراغ بار در میاره. اونجوری چیز دیگه اینجا نیستش. ما نگاه کنیم ببینیم که آیا چیزای دیگه هم هست یا نه. نه خیر. در اینم باز نمیشه. آها بله. کش اینجا نوشته است. اینم دیگه شما میتونین با جزئیات بیشتر بخونید. خیلی خوب دوستان، من اینجا رو یه مقدار کشم. میخوایم باید بریم با این افسره صحبت کنیم تا اطلاعات به دست
Oh, I
بیاریم.
sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
یه شخصی بوده که پلیس بوده اونم و 13 سال پیش مثل اینکه حالا کلا کار برکنار شده، یه کار بیخیال شده کلا.
Yes.
باز
You
نشست
probably
شده.
knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and
شاید اون
sisters.
دوست تو بوده اصلا تو این مایا. خب الان باید بریم ببینیم که الان میتونیم حرکتی بزنیم اینجا یا نه. خب اینجا اینم از لیتره.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in. So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
موقع
Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some
بعد
wild
اینکه یارو
ideas in
گرفت
his
بیرون
head.
کنم.
Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same
13
as
سال پیش
all the other
2010.
victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
خب الان که اون باز شد تیمینه بذاریم اینجا به جزوه.
Right. They planned for the murder to happen here.
مدارک
Passing the time with equipment
شواهد
ready. They
قتل.
were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
میگه اون 13 سال پیش اینجا رو ترک کرده. چرا الان؟ چرا
Profiling.
اتفاق افتاده؟
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
خب من اینجا نمه مرد گم شده و
Nightingale was
قتل
chosen as the victim. Why?
همین داستان.
The switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA
دو تا
for
گزینه رو
13
میتونیم انتخاب کنیم تا
years.
اطلاعات نیم بده.
How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
خب
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
اوکی. این یکی چیه؟
This mug always cheers me up. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. "11 remaining. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon."
این دخترمونه.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
خب بیایم اینجا ببینیم الان نمیتونیم بذاریم اینجا.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
خب وقت دنبالش کنیم ببینیم کجا میره.
I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to
هم
the
مسیری
table,
که
cut his heart
بسته
out.
بود.
But then they were interrupted by those
من
witnesses.
اومده بودم یه سر.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot.
خب
Nightingales?
پس اینجا رو من چک نکرده بودم.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
خب اوکی. خب
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here.
Kuşu
Someone
mesajdı,
playing a
yapayım
game
dedi.
with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up
داستان
hurting
تا جایی
them.
که من میدونم تو الان بیک اینطوریه که هر چیزی اون نویسنده می‌نویسه به واقعیت تبدیل میشه.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he
اونجا
dropped
دیگه
this
چیز
page,
نبوده.
or the killers left it for us.
نه دیگه بریم.
I should profile Nightingale about this
خب
page.
اینجا میتونیم دوباره دی گزینه دیگه هم به دست آوردیم
We found a
که
page in the
میتونیم بریم
woods.
با آدم چه
A story
اطلاعاتی
about these
بدم
events.
که
What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside,
به ترتیب اومدیم اینجا.
the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do
داستان
what?
خیلی مرموز و
Entertain some
مبهمه.
fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about
made it back.
control.
Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
چیه؟ کلید کجاست؟
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
یه مسیر این ور یه مسیر این ور. این داستان یا نه؟ نه خیر. میتونیم بالا.
Kid's lunchbox?
اینجا هم یه
An
دونه
Alex Casey movie
مدرکه.
lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates crime books, but he really hates the movies.
مسیرم بریم ببینیم چیه.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
اینجا چیزی داره؟ نه خیر. نقشه رو ارتباط کنم چه خبره؟ تو نقشه دوباره داریم میریم برسیم پارکینگ.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
اومدیم داخل شهر.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
نیاز به چراغ نریم که چراغ بگیرم بالا.
coffee have you had today, Charlie?
کجا برم؟ مشخص نیست.
Don't know, don't care. How much did you
بیا
have?
پشت سر این بریم ببینیم کجا میره.
That's how much. Never enough coffee here. Oh, that's rich, bittersweet nectar. Give it that coffee world. Get it where you can.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball.
Oh dear. Huge.
2 more days. It's a nice looking float for sheriff. This is my first year festival, so I don't know what to expect.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
کلانتر
I got you both some coffee.
اینجا.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people
اینجا برام آشناه. اسم کو تو علم بچه یکی همچین جایی بود.
But it's slowed down ever since Calder Lake was fenced off.
Yes. Missing person cases.
اینا اون شخصایی هن که فکر کنم
Excuse me.
توی جنگل بودن.
I'm Agent Saga
بریم
Anderson.
ازشون بازجویی
Are you
کنیم
the
ببینیم
Bookers?
که چه اتفاقی
That's
افتاده
us.
اونجا. چی
I'm
دیدن
Tammy
در
and
واقع.
he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Calder Lake last night?
I'm a writer. true crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting.
Tam
We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted. They called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
و اینکه مثل که
The masks and knives aren't enough.
یه فرقه بودن دیگه، یک ماسکای گوز می‌داشتن سرشون.
The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was
می‌خواد چیزی بگه که این دختره نداشت.
That's all.
بریم اینجا.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
این کلید یه جاییه.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear fellas.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. Who are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
نمیدونم داستان چی بود، حالا چی راجع به دختر ما چی می‌دونه. این میگفت من دختر ندارم، در حالی که تو ماشینش راجع به دخترش صحبت می‌کرد.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
بدن بریم.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff! Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Dear Fest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What you do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
چیزی من متوجه نشدم اونقدر که مثلا داستان بازی متوجه میشم بیشتر منو جذب میکرد اونقدر منو فعلا جذب خودش نکرد یعنی چیزی به جز گرافیک بازی الان برای من خوشایند
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
دیگه موضوع محرمانات تاریک هم هست اینجا ترجیح میدن که رقابام روشن
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient.
اینجا ترسخونه است
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
اوکی بریم سراغ این ور اینجا
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Think. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
مثل که داخلش نه هیچی گذاشتن کاغذه؟
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
یارو غیب شد
Sheriff?
What the hell?
الان نمایش بازی بوده.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
راجع به نور داره حرف میزنه که چونت پاره است. نظیر همین
He's coming. No weapon. The page
مثل
set
که
to get into
داخل
the
نور
light.
باید بایدیم. آتیش دیدم مثل که آتیش دیدم. خب چه کنیم حالا؟
He can't see me in the light.
ما رو توی نور نمیبینه.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
اوکی. توفنگه؟ خب توفنگو بردار. چیزی کن. بزن کلشو. حرف شد که کنم غیب شد این دار. چپتر اول پایان رسید. خب این یه مقداری نمیدونم حالا داستان چیه، یه مقداری پیچیده بود واقعا. میشه گفتش که به شدت متفاوت، بازی متفاوتیه، خیلی سینماییه و جدیت بالایی داره، اما داستانی دیگه باید به طرز جنایی دنبال کنی و مدارک به دست بیاری تا ببینی که به کجا میرسی. اگه دوست داشتین خوشتون اومد لطفا لایک بزنین و اگه نظر انتقاد پیشنهاد داشتین حتما داخل کامنت بنویسید. سابسکرایب کانال یادتون نره و زنگوله بغل بزنین که اگه ویدیوی جدیدی گذاشتم شما اولین کسی باشین با خبر میشین و دوست داشتین برید تماشا کنین. دمتون گرم تا یکی دیگر پرستین گیم یا قسمت بعدی آلن بیک 2. خدا نگهدار.